for joining us. My name's Lisa Huber, and you're listening to the Divine I Am Broadcast Network, where we bring spiritual and metaphysical awareness from the heart to the public. And it's my pleasure today to introduce my very dear friend, Faith Mystic. Sorry, guys. Faith is a spiritual musician, singer, songwriter. I'm going to make sure I capture this all because she does a lot. Empath, channel, sound and energy healer, spiritual and meditation teacher, and an entrepreneur of heavenscures.org and agapecarewellness.org. Welcome, Faith.
Hi, thank you so much for having me, Lisa. I'm so
Oh,
thankful and everyone here. Wow. That was such a beautiful introduction. Thank you.
I wanted to capture everything. She's a beautiful soul, guys. So I just wanted you to know. Thank you so much for being with us. And everyone that joined, thank you for joining in. And also, please feel free to share this out. Faith and I were just discussing there might be a little intermission where she might have to pop out and come back in. But the plan is we're going to do, we were doing introduction now. Then she's going to switch to her sacred songs. And then we'll go back to mini oracle card readings. So let me just push this, and there we go. You let me know when you're ready, honey. Oh, I just want to say we're live now on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitch, Twitter, and in Clubhouse. And I will be pinging people in.
Hi. Okay. So beautiful to get to meet you. What I'm going to be bringing is sound medicine. So I'm going to unplug this so that you could hear me and my audio clearly. So I'll see you soon.
Thank you, Faith.
Thank you.
She'll be back in a sec, guys. And I'm going to be pinging some people into Clubhouse. Please feel free to share this out. Invite people. The more people, the merrier. Oh, hi, Kelly. Yeah, my webcam died, so apologize for this view here. Oh, here comes Faith. Yay! Hi, beautiful.
Hi, loved ones. Is that better?
Yes, that's awesome. So, and we just had Kelly join us, and I know it'll probably be a little bit for people who are joining in, but thank you so much. And you start whenever you're ready, honey. Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
Beautiful. Thank you. All right. I'd like to welcome you into the soul vibrations of the expansion. Oh, yeah, oh, baby, in Welcome you to feel into the Caribbean, sacred urus, the sacred waters, pure Yamaya, womb of creation, light flowing with the fluidity that is within we, the sacredness of the oceans, waves, divine and pure. Purify light soul. Fire light, washing in soulfully away. Hawaii, yeah. Awa yeah, awa, yeah. Yeah, umawa, yeah. Yeah, umawa. Washing in the soul purification hole, so fully bright and inside, glowing, removing the toxicity no longer needed. Washing in the light, the pureness of the light, our soul, yeah. I shall rise. I shall, yeah. Awa, 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 awa. Yeah, yeah, awa, 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 awa. Purification be the light within we, yes, we. So full and shining our light be our divinity. Our souls rise. Light, light, light. Light, light, light. Woo! Blessed in the light, so free. Awa, oh, mawa, yeah. Awa, yeah. Awa, awa, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. In the light within our soul, shine deeply. Lifted light, shine within our soul, shine so deeply. Heighten up that step, so sound. Sweet, heighten up thy step, so strong, so strong, so strong. Rise within the light of our soul, be so blessed we shine. Wow, rising in the light, our soul be so light. Rise, so baby, yeah, no worry. Yeah, baby, yeah. Woo. Yeah, 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 yeah. Woo. Bringing in such beautiful light, appreciate love of our soul's expansions as we truly roar into our. We acknowledge that we must be true to our soul's purposes, to the reason why we exist, what helps our hearts feel, what feels in the hearts. And there is so much that is felt in the hearts for beings who are so sensitive. And each of us are awakening into our sensitivity, awakening into our intelligence, our inner knowingness, and our inner feelingness. And we must acknowledge who we are, what is our purpose, and how we're supposed to heal and heal completely. to open up your compassion. Be true, loving, and carry not your compassion. Washing through, so full and bright, glowing so healed, so full and real, so full and real, so needed in your mama, yeah, 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 oh. Dada yeah, na hale yeah, hasha. Washing through those ways, purification and healing, soul rejuvenation, don't hate, soul and purification, washing within light, washing within truth. Bringing in a beautiful light, washing through the areas that have to be cleansed, that are allowed to be cleansed, old energies, old cords just disintegrated, that don't need to be there. Washing through an awareness of the light grids, that when our souls are brightly shining, we are beautifully glowing, and we are all our tribe of light, glowing brightly and intentionally to raise healing, pure light, pure love, expansions into all creations, the best that we are able to, for those who are meant to, giving the great appreciation. I'm going to begin in about 10 to ask for those who'd like to have a message, and I will work with the seeds and the crystals to do readings with those. I'm going to continue but I really do feel that the singing bowls are important, so I'm going to take a moment to sit with you, and we're going to do a really deep, soulful breath of intention. I'm going to bring in the sounds of our sacred oros. Beautiful winds. And our chimes. those who are suffering from any swelling or any pains in those ways, those who I'm allowed and able to help in these moments who are unable to help, I will do what I'm supposed to. Okay, I'm going to take a moment to get the earbuds on again, or not earbuds, the headphones. And those of you who have a desire or a question, I will do some messages. Thank you for your presences. So I'm going to refresh this, and then I'm going to let Lisa reintroduce me. It's
No,
such a
yeah.
feature. I do believe I would like to pick a number between 1 and 5 really quickly. Pick a number between 1 and 5 is that there's a message. Okay, so you pick number 1, message. Number 2, there's a message. And I do with crystal readings. I haven't always done that. Maybe I have. Let's see, 5. Okay, so if you take number 1, shows that the anxiety or the worries are able to be healed with rose quartz. So it's Howlite School and a rose quartz school. And what's going to help heal your consciousness and your mind and your thoughts and the brain and cerebral cortex and the whole thing there is healing the heart. The heart has to heal. And there's also a triangle rose petal right there. And that's really beautiful. And it shows with the top open. And that's like a pyramid. If you imagine, it shows the top open, which means the aha, I am totally my type of being. I don't have to allow others to make me feel like there's something wrong with me. It's not my fault if things happen a certain way. So you need to stop blaming yourself to help you also heal through those experiences. Also release. Don't let their energy stick to you if they're not supposed to be there. The next is working with the expansions of integrations through, even if it seems like there's somebody who wants to get close to you or after you or right there with you in that wave, where you don't really have all those moments away from others. You always have somebody right there, right there, right there. And you feel that, you constantly feel that. You have to acknowledge, who is that? Why is their energy so close to you? And how does it make you feel? Because it shows that there has to be heart healing. It shows that there is an openness, a consciousness that you have to claim you. And if when somebody loves someone else, they have to change them to fit into what they want them to be always. Like, unless of course they're allergic to certain things and you want to kiss them. Okay, if you chose number 2, or eat lemons, little lemons. But ask your doctor first. Okay, or holistic provider. So if you chose number 2, shows petrified tree beings. That it's really beautiful with a love shape. So it shows it's such an ancient experience of incarnations. It shows deeply deeply rooted within Gaia, but also very expanded. If you know tree beings, where do they grow? Up and out, right? They're very open, like yes, reaching up for sacred planet beings and a soul and a luna. And they're really very much integrated. So with the love in the center, it's such beautiful, because you can actually see a crystal has been embedded in there. And the soulful expansions of when we work with these ones. And there is also the see 1, 2, 3, 4. There's also the Lemurian seed. And the Lemurian seed is saying that you have to watch yourself, remembering how you are, the Akashic memories of your own experiences. Try not to get overwhelmed with the reality of what's actually going on, and really try through the experiences to tap into the inner divine core of the roots from when you actually were there. Because even with the crystal, that shows mineral base, that shows very early on incarnations, that has parts of you in places that you also are healing through in the incarnation that you're in. So the way that you're going to work through the experiences is to acknowledge your own Akashic awareness of who you are, not who someone else is or not what a history book says, who you are as a soul. Aside from labels, not titles, who are you as a soul? And acknowledging that through the sacred library. Shows do not allow others who are seeking to teach you false information to allow you or persuade you to get distracted, that you must rely on your inner, and also the voices that you know are telling you the truth, or not only know, that you are aware are actually accurate and they have not run you um, into troubles in those ways. Um, Seeing the situation as soul who's reincarnated helps the experiences, because tapping into the knowledge of how to work through things and create solutions is much easier if you're actually aware of our strengths and our truths, our inner truths of who we are as beings. If you chose number 3, shows that you've been on a path, you've been on multiple paths. I see that there's multiple, 3 also, if you look at it, like the fork in the road, there's multiple options. And it really does show that there are multiple options for stability. Which one do you choose? And if you choose blue, orange, brown, or gray and black, choose which ones you want. If you chose blue, azul, what you're working on is finding the path of peacefulness. Anything and everything that is peaceful will also have truthfulness and honesty embedded in that path. So make sure that when you're doing that journey, that you're listening to the instincts, the inner guidances of what you need to do and what's really happening in the reality of what's necessary to get through it. If you chose the orange, and it shows you're working on getting deeply rooted, but it shows that you're kind of floaty. So it's not as easy to get as deeply rooted, because it's as if there's like Gaelic winds pushing you from place to place. You're trying to get rooted. You're really, really trying. And you are in certain ways. I see you force your way into certain areas to be able to hold on. But you have to try not to go too far off the, and so you're being reminded to be deeply rooted, yet very much expanded. It's okay. There's these also the awareness of Quartzian. It's actually purple. It's not brown. Sorry. If you chose the purple, it's working with the intuition, the abilities, the keen awareness, listening to the instincts, practicing that, opening up communications with loved ones and guardians, as well as guides and ancestors. If you wanted to choose the silver and the black, then that shows that you have been negotiating segregative energies with yourself, because you have to acknowledge there's not a negotiation. You just have to integrate it. There's not a good and a bad, or a bad and a good, or whatever that's, or really good and then not so great. You have to acknowledge the whole package. It's the whole package. And integrating that, it shows that integration is the practice. Try to find what is causing you to react, and soothing that by heart healing, breathing in light, expanding. So that's if you chose number 3. If you chose number 4, shows that uh, so that there has to be an integration of purity through the acknowledgement of self-worth. We have to acknowledge the divinity inside, with the violet flame energy coming through, with such a pure moonstone energy and such a pure Lemurian seed, yet totally packed with like DNA energy of Quartzian's energy to the light core of them, expanding the awareness of activations, attunement, centering with stability, spiritual stability, soul worth, adventure in spiritual activities and journey. If you chose number 5, shows that what is happening now is a very divine, not fully human, very expansional, very multi-realm like energy presence of acceptance of I must protect myself. I must be able to be true to who I am. So if you chose number 5, the divine deep, and you know what's really interesting is that there's many of us who are aware, waking into that reality of wow, we are really, we've been some places and here we are now. And we acknowledge that, our inner truths, but we're being reminded to do the purification with the attunement of actual, not allowing the the labels and titles to be like, oh, this is that, and allowing ourselves to be like, I am that I am, and we are loved ones, and we are one tribe. Those of us who are meant to be. So I'm going to put on the headphones. Those of you who have questions, you'll be able to ask me. I believe Lisa would like to communicate also. So thank you very much, everyone who's listening. I'll see you soon. Asha.
Hey everyone, if you could please pop in your questions if you're on LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, or Facebook. And I'm going to go into Clubhouse first because we had wonderful Julia offered us some tech help. So once Faith pops back in, I'm going to go to Julia and then I'll pop back into the feeds to you guys. So please pop your questions in the feeds, guys, if you have any, and I will be scrolling through any specific questions. Yay! Let me get myself out of here. That was beautiful. Thank you, Faith. Can you hear me?
Hi, yes.
Wonderful. Let me just check. I don't know if Faith can hear me. Let me just see.
Hi.
Can you hear me, honey?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Wonderful. Wonderful. I have Julia, and she helped us with our tech from Clubhouse. Julia, this is Faith. Faith, this is Julia.
Hi.
Hi, Faith.
Hi, Julia. How are you feeling?
I'm good. Thank you so much. I had deep sleep, I think, for a couple minutes.
Oh,
Beautiful.
beautiful. Did you feel your loved ones present with you? Do you feel them with you right now? Do you feel like your loved ones are there?
Quite honestly, it's a little late for me. That's I usually fall asleep around 10:30, 11. I just feel very relaxed and very calm.
Beautiful.
So, yeah.
I'm so thankful. Thank you for helping us.
Yeah, sure. Thank you for the meditation. And I went through your website. You have so many, so much that you offer, and that is so very interesting. I do not know half of those words what you offer, but that's really beautiful.
Thank you. Do you have any questions about anything that I offer?
Yeah. Well, so I'm out of the hard times, and just maybe more clarification what it was about, and some kind of advice from my guides if possible.
Okay. Would you like me to work with my own natural abilities, or would you like me to work with the seeds, crystals, bells, and cards and my abilities?
Second, please.
You want me to work with the lot of them? Okay.
Yeah.
Let us do this. And I'm gonna. Is it okay that I do healing while I do the reading? Is that okay if I help you?
Oh, yes, please.
In
Thank
that
you.
way? Oh, very welcome. Make sure that I'm allowed to. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And your mom is definitely your mom. I feel mom over the heart, over the heart. Oh, sorry, I can't.
I don't know if you're watching or on video, Julia, but she's just selecting some cards out for you. And for anyone that just popped in into Clubhouse, I just want to reset the room. My name's Lisa Huber, and I'm with the Divine I Am Broadcast Network. But you're listening to the very talented and extremely beautiful Faith Mystic, and she's live now on that link that I have pinned above. Oh, we can't hear you, honey. Oh,
Thank you. You're
there
also
you go.
beautiful.
You are too. You knew that. Okay.
Oh, thank you. Okay. So, right away, I want you to acknowledge the, it's like an invisible monster that you feel like there's someone that's been there, and you felt that very early on, since you were very little. And it has to do with three incarnations before now. Who you been. You did not have a womb then, and I believe that you were like four grandpas before, four or five. How many grandpas before? Five. Wow. So I'm being shown eight grandpas before. So it's a grandpa, way older grandpa. Um, I'm asking why I saw four. They said also four. And on your mother's side, on the father's side, looks like you came through as an uncle before. So you comprehend men in a certain way, and so you don't, not every, I don't believe in gender, although like in that way, but what you do acknowledge is how to read into their intentions, as well as acknowledge what feels safe and what does not. When you do feel discomfort, there's a little, skunks have like a little stink that goes out. Your energy puts out a bit of a protection, and it allows you to dictate your next move. What you have to do is push that energy away. You have to say no. I want you to do that with me. I want you to say, no, I will not allow anyone to cross my path who is not supposed to. I will not allow anyone to throw me off in my direction. I acknowledge my past experiences. I acknowledge my present experiences. I will not allow myself to suffer. I will not allow myself to be devastated. Everything that has happened in my own true purpose has happened in ways that I realize are going to help me understand or comprehend and overstand who I am, my greatness inside, and what I am supposed to do now to create solutions from here forward. I want you to acknowledge that every single experience is an opportunity for you to overcome those experiences and shine even brighter than you did before, like the diamond in the rough. Your heart is no longer weak. It's never been weak. You've always had a fight in you, but you don't have to keep fighting, and you have to tell yourself that. You have to say, I'm done fighting. There is no monster out there. There is no one after me, no one trying to hurt me. I'm totally protected. I'm totally safe, and I'm in the green. And so you create that bubble of protection, you create that safety shelter, and you close the doors to any other things like that from occurring in those ways that make you feel like your voice is not heard, and it makes you feel like you don't have it in you to keep pushing in any moments, because you have to be picked up with others who are present spiritually. We have so many with us. And acknowledging that you're not alone is also going to help you acknowledge that you weren't alone in those experiences and in the moments that you have now. There's many around you. There's multitudes who are surrounding you with their hands and with their love just shining out, trying to help you through your heart, through your heart, through your heart. I keep being shown your heart. I'm being shown your mother's energy in your heart. I'm being shown your heart, your heart, your heart. What is being shown is that you have to take control of your emotions through the experience and re-challenge yourself to restructure the experience in a way that helps you to heal. Does that make sense?
Opening heart, yes, and the rest I will re-listen. I'm recording this because I will listen again. And
I'm not
yeah,
done.
I think
I'm not done.
yeah,
So,
okay, yeah. I
okay.
understand on the deeper level, but maybe not so much with my brain now. Okay.
Okay. So the next is that you have to remember that your soul is part of a big picture. So you chose to come in to help others. You chose to uplift. I see you helping children. I see the youth. I see the adolescent. I see your heart has been able to help them. And by your presence, you can also bring about feelings of joy and compassion in the hearts of even children who seem like they're frustrated, but you have to be calm in everything. And when you're in pain, it doesn't feel the same for you when you're hurting. So you have to also be aware of that. Take moments to heal. You have to take moments to heal. In the in between moments, don't sit up, lay down, put your feet up, massage your feet, get oils, start doing things for yourself to self pamper and self care. It shows that the ones, the guardians of the ants, the family members, you call them ancestors, or others call them ancestors, but they're family members, they're loved ones, they're souls who care. And your spiritual wisdom is coming through with an owl, of showing that you have to acknowledge that there's multiple realms that exist. It's not just a few. There's a lot that exist, and that your connection is supposed to be an eye-opening experience. So allow yourself to see the signs of the winged messenger. So that could be owls, that could be ravens, that could be crows, that could be blue jays, or red tails, could be many, but acknowledge that they are there watching and ready and waiting. Also, the purity, you have to purify, detox, return to the oceans, Yemaya, like the waters, the sacred ururs, we call them, the frequency of purity, that it will help you. You need to wash your crown and just wash your heart and go and ready to cleanse and wash and heal and cleanse. Um, there has to be an opening eye experience. So when you cleanse, it'll help you to see and to also to heal through the heart experience and acknowledge the experience, and it also relieve the swelling. I see the swelling in the body just going. You have to be in cold waters. I'm seeing you're supposed to be there regularly. You have to find a way to get into cool waters. Do you have any questions?
No, thank you. It's giving me some hope. Your
Okay.
messages. I do like hot waters though, but I will consider
Yes.
cold waters. Thank you.
Very welcome. The cool takes away, that helps to relieve the swelling and erase it, eliminate the swelling. It really does help greatly.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Very
you,
welcome.
Julia. We appreciate you being here, honey, and thanks again for helping us with the tech. And I just wanted to welcome in Angela. Just joined us in Clubhouse. I did send you an invite up, honey. And if you want to watch the replay on that link of the YouTube link, you'll be able to catch the replay of the beautiful sacred sound healing that Faith Mystic just offered everyone. And also, guys, her advertisement, it's she has like three companies, I think. You've got yours and two other companies. So I've made sure I have them going across if you'd like to connect with her for a one-on-one. She's a very busy lady and a beautiful one at that. And I just
Thank
wanted to
you.
say, Stephanie, I saw you pop in, and welcome to. On the feeds, I see Robin and Sarah, Jennifer,
Hi.
Stacia, Kelly, Rachel, Christy, Vita, Maria, and we have Elrica and Angela in Clubhouse. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the feeds and then back into Clubhouse again. And so the first person I see on the feeds and is Stacia. Stacia said, "I would love a message if you feel drawn."
Oh, well, that's so sweet. Hi, Stacia. What a beautiful name. Yes, let me just stretch for a moment. It's very much a lot to sit there. Okay, there. So, a message. Let's see. Huh. So, right now is not the moment to connect too intimately with a partner. For you, have to. I see it's like a high priestess experience, wearing white, drinking, drinking like pure waters, clear drinks, green teas is a lot to do pure waters. I do see you doing a fasting. I do see you getting an activation and an awakening through a dream. You wake up and you're like, whoa, and things look different. I believe that your heart has to heal. Also, and that's also why you have to go enter into the kind of like the priestess or the divine hermit experience, because of the heart that has to heal, and not be sensitive to those who might hold on that energy similar to what you have had in the past. You cannot continue to experience, so you have to allow yourself to have moments to heal that and release that, so that that's not reiterated in another relationship. um, for for your path is one of, you've been destined also to take a path. I do see dancing. I see like spiritual celebrations where when you feel movements and you feel free, but you are not supposed to have another there putting their energy on you too much. Just allow yourself to experience the healing for 10 days before you start to focus on another. Take 10 and or 10 wakings or 10 restings or something with 10, whatever 10 you can handle. Do as long as you can, from 10 minutes to 10 days. I don't believe in time, but you're supposed to wait, like for sure, like 10 restings, I would suggest, because it's teaching you to be calm and identify what you have to heal through and acknowledge the things that happen. A sacred fire is very important for you. You can burn writings of what you're ready to release and what you're ready to receive during the coming new moon phase, working with the moon energies, but also working with the sun. You know, really receiving the medicine of such pure light to do your writings and to do your readings and to do your healings in those experiences, to do self-care. You're also being told to work with salt water. So salt water sprays, you could spray it over your heart. Whenever you feel your heart's working through something, get some rose quartz in it. It's going to be really helpful for heart healing. And some bells. Bells are always very healing and very helpful. Very thankful for our bells. Thank you too.
Thank you, Stacia. I'm so glad you joined us tonight, honey. And
Thank you.
oh, and KJ just joined us. Welcome, KJ. And Sherry, yay! Welcome, guys. And Jordan just joined us in Clubhouse. And if you just joined in Clubhouse, I know you just see the one name. My name's Lisa Huber with the Divine I Am Broadcast Network, but you're listening to Faith Mystic, and she's live now on that link pinned above. If you'd like to watch her while she's giving the readings. And I just want to go back and say we're going back in the Clubhouse. Alrika, are you there?
I am here, but my phone is a little bit glitchy.
Oh no, you sound perfect, honey. You're coming through clear, and thank you for being here. You've been here since the beginning. Appreciate your patience, Alrika. This is Faith. Faith. This is Alrika.
Hi, Ulrika. That's a lovely name. I really enjoy it. It's
you.
nice to meet you. Welcome.
Me as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashay. Okay. So how are you doing?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I just not sure what this is about. I got pinged in here by Lisa, so I'm just here holding space and listening, and it's beautiful. So thank you.
Thank you
Oh,
also.
you are wonderful. Thank you. I didn't realize. Thank you for coming in. Yes, if you guys missed it, if you just joined in on any of the feeds or in Clubhouse, Faith Mystic just offered a beautiful sacred sound healing that you can catch on the replay. But she's also offering mini readings if you're interested. So I didn't know if you're interested in receiving a reading, Elrika, or either way, we're welcome. We're just pleased to have you here.
Well, sure. I've never had a reading before.
Oh,
so
awesome.
why not?
Beautiful. Okay, well, thank you for allowing me to do that. That is honorable. So what has to be worked on is healing through the lineages of the ancestry. I see you as a queen. There was a pyramid that you were in. I do believe that It was near Sheba. It was like where they call Sheba, but it wasn't Sheba. It was like 1,300. And you had very much. Your head was bald. It looked like gold, but I believe it was brass and copper. You liked other types of metals on your crown. You were not as into gold. Your heart, you had a plate over your heart. You had to remain there, and it looks like the princess that they had, others who worked there, that after the king had, or after the spouse had transformed, you wanted to continue to lead, and the son, one of the sons, were killed by the other brother, and you were also betrayed by that child. Things changed, so your blood ran in the rivers there, in the waters there. You have to heal from that. So is it okay that I do healing? If I help healing, because of what I see, I do believe that because of my bloodline, that I'm supposed to help, or I am supposed to do something, and I do not believe it's a coincidence that you're right there right now.
Sure. Thanks.
Thank you. Let me move this. I'm going to try not to sing through this mic. That mic is too much to sing through. But I'll sing some. See, it's too much. I'll just do the energy then. I'm going to bring light through the waters to heal every single soul who's ever been slain, including that loved one also. Purifying the hearts from the experiences, washing the hearts. Let the hearts be healed from every single that is able to be healed from of the experiences to those sorts, and that the blood that was shed there in that way of betrayal is purified, healed with light, with pure creations, creator's light. So washing and healing and transformation to heal the lands, that the battles stop, to raise up the light through the hearts and souls, that there is freedom, that there is peacefulness, that there is easiness within the peacefulness of heart healing. With no harm to I and I, we and we. Sorry about that.
That's fine. Beautiful.
And then the sing, when you sing, you'll feel it all the way through the heart. You'll feel the transformation, and it is very. I believe that the heart healing is very important, very sacred, and part of our journey. Do you have any questions?
Thank you. It feels relaxing.
I see angels. There's Archean also. It's really beautiful. It's a lot of light. Oh, I'm so excited for when you sing again. When you sing, oh, it's so pretty too. Thank you for singing also.
That is beautiful. Thank you, Elrika. Thank you for joining. I'm glad. I didn't realize I pinged you in, and I'm glad you came. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, honey. And I wanted to say welcome in to Jordan and Maria and Maureen and Pooja that just joined us in
Wow.
the clubhouse. Welcome, everyone. And I didn't realize how are you on time? Because I'm fine. I just want to check on your energy. I didn't even realize the time flew by, but you let me know. You let me know.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a sip of my tea.
Mhm.
Hopefully the mic doesn't feed back. Well, I'm gonna put it up here.
Well, I didn't hear you, honey. Can you hear me? There you go. Oh, I love it. Um, there's a lot of people on the feed, so you let me
Oh,
know.
beautiful.
Okay, I have up next Jennifer. Jennifer, come on down. She said, I'd like a reading. Welcome, Jennifer.
Oh. Hi, Jennifer. Welcome. Okay, let's see. I felt really when as soon as for Jennifer, like this is not for Jennifer, but this crystal being came up and says that it has a message for you, Jennifer, also, and doesn't usually ask to give messages to everyone. It's like a very guardian for me. Um, they say that you have, like, you can't turn back now. It's too late. That you already started. Once you start the mission, there's no stopping it. So what I'm being showed is that you have been coming into an awareness of certain abilities, certain things, differences. It's called the Great Awakening. It's not to fear, and it's natural. But I do see that there are a lot of things. They're showing you your area, like the room, and what I see inside of that room is that there's others energies that have been causing you to feel like you're trapped, and it's like it's you're not supposed to get overwhelmed. You're there for a reason. You have to learn how to put your energy onto that land and expand it so that your presence is also felt, and that you can have your sacred space to do what you need to do and focus on your projects and take care of your mission in a healing way that's okay for you and stable and safe. I say safe because when it feels like that, and there's others energies and vibrations trying to affect you and you're trying to focus, you have to be able to push your energy. I'm going to show you how to do it. Breathe in, intentionally acknowledge the soul. You should feel it inside, and then expand that. And you'll feel yourself expand. Now look around that room. Now try it again. Breathe in, and then do it again. And on the fifth breath, the comprehension of your purpose, of your mission, it'll start to make sense. It'll start to be able to get grasped by the reality of functioning in an organized way that allows you to remove obstacles that seem like they were there and they weren't really there, but the can't do it have to get out of there. The do it has to get in. So refocusing, motivation, skills, adaptability, fluidity, diversity of self without judging self, and not allowing others' judgments to directly affect or ill affect movements and decisions, because you're not allowed to stop. Like, they're showing that even through the experiences, they're helping you. Like, I do see them like push, like holding you up some moments through the experiences. And I'd like to say that there's Arcturian, they don't like to be called Arcturian anymore. The Arctian energies and vibrations, also the blue beings, the blue planetary beings are also showing presence. But there's also a place of Jupiter energy mixed with kind of feels like Delphina. So if you're really interested in oceans and mer beings and dolphins and whales and sea creatures, it's because you also have some roots in Delphino too, or in the constellations of Delphino, where mer beings also have been noted to have home in before coming to Earth realms. Well, no, I believe that they've been in multiple planet homes too, actually. But there are star lineages of mer beings as well, and you also have heritages in that. So I'm being shown that you chose to come into Earth to do something about the negativity, to stop those who you saw as invaders, or those who you saw as persecutors on the innocent, or those who you felt were doing things that were just not okay. You have it in you to rise up, and they're telling you that you have it in you to get through it, and that they're helping you to heal and to get up through the experience and to not feel abandoned. Do you have any questions?
I was just going to say, I'll look through the feed, Jennifer, if you wanted to type anything. And I realize there's a delay, but please feel free to leave feedback, and we definitely check it. So we appreciate you being here, honey. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I'll
Thank you
continue
so
to look
much.
in there. Thank you. And for those of you that just joined, please know you can reach Faith Mystic is who you're listening to. I just had quite a few people joining Clubhouse. I feel like I'm saying it again, but they just see me. But my name's Lisa with the Divine I Am Broadcast Network, and you're listening to Faith Mystic. If you click that YouTube link pinned above, you'll be able to see her and the beautiful setting and her beautiful self. And we greatly appreciate you being here. And if you guys could please subscribe, share out, we greatly appreciate it. And I'm going to go back into Clubhouse. I'm looking to see. I didn't see anything from Jennifer. Let me go back into Clubhouse. And I think we have Angela. Angela, are you there? Hello, Angela.
Hi, Angela. Hi.
On Clubhouse. Sometimes it takes a bit for that mic it gets stuck. I know. So let me and I love your puppy and your doggy. Are you there, Angela? I wish you could see. I'm working on that. I want to add this so you'll be able to see.
I can envision the little one, the pup. So.
Yeah, looks like a mommy but I'm not sure if she might have stepped away. But what I can do is I can go over, and Jordan is with us. Jordan, are you there? Hello, Jordan. On Clubhouse.
Hi, Jordan.
Yes, I am here on Clubhouse.
Hi.
Back here.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us. Well, this is Faith. Faith, this is Jordan.
Hi, Jordan. How are you?
Oh, I'm pretty good. I'm not doing the work that's in front of me, but this is a different kind of work, and I got some good things done today, so feeling pretty good.
Congratulations. That is important. And thank you for joining us on this broadcast. How can I help you? Would you like healing or a reading or a divine message from me?
Well, I like a good read every now and then. I will say that I am looking for the underlying cause of a few strange maladies that I've had in the past 2 or 3 years, which included COVID toes, then intestinal parasites, and now apparently I just had a bit of gout. So generally I'm really healthy and eat well and track my sleep and meditate and drink water and all that stuff. But I've had 3 weird things that have happened that have kind of left me baffled, and I'm wondering if there's something deeper going on that I don't know about. The intestinal parasites were quite a freak out. So
Yeah.
that's handy, you know.
What's your blood type? So I believe it has to do with your blood type and you do have to change your diet. Your body, so you're not supposed to be eating cows, anything with eyes other than, if you can have fish are acceptable. But I'm seeing that the cow is affecting you.
Did you say, you king up a little, did you say cows?
Yes.
So no cows, no pig. Your body can't handle it, and also your blood type. You should not be dealing with any cat feces, any litter boxes. Make sure you're not dealing with animal feces. When you are consuming liquids.
About half of that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jordan.
I just couldn't about the word that you're saying. Maybe I only want to hearing you, but my signal's strong. I think you're breaking up. So I'd love to hear what you're saying.
It'll be replayed. It'll replay and then it can be heard on the replay, possibly. Yeah.
Possibly. I heard less cows, and that's clearly out about the gout yesterday from the doctor 2 days ago. And everybody agrees that less meat is the way to go. Fortunately for me, I'm a big fan of things like quinoa and millet and
Gotta be careful with the millet too. So make sure that you're doing organic. Make sure it's pesticide free, organic, and you're not taking anything in that has chemicals in it. So no over processed foods. The quinoa is really helpful, especially when organic. And when you're working with it, you want to make sure to add reishi mushroom or turkey tail or lion's mane as a way to detox, to cleanse the intestines, as well as a way to promote healthy blood, healthy digestion. Huh?
You
Do
were
you?
breaking again. I hear most of what you're saying, and then I'm again. I don't know if that's me or if everybody's doing that.
No, she is breaking up.
So I'll say it again.
Okay.
So I've heard about 30% of what you've actually said.
Oh, I'm so sorry, guys.
I have the video on the side playing, so I can send it over to you, Lisa, after, and then you can work with the audio on that and just paste it, or I can paste it to the video if you want me to.
Yeah, because I can hear you clearly, and I don't know if it's a Clubhouse thing, so I don't know.
Can I unplug this and see if I could do the audio with my mic on and hold a conversation, or do you know for sure it doesn't work?
I don't know.
Let's try it. I'm going to try it. I think my regular mic is probably better. Okay, let's try it. Love you. See you soon.
Okay.
And try this again. Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting feedback, guys. Excuse me. Sarah, yeah, Facebook and YouTube are telling me they can hear her just fine. So I think it's Clubhouse, guys. I don't know if you're able to pop on to the link, the YouTube link, or on Facebook. But we just found out. Can you hear me, Faith?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Wonderful. Yes. Facebook and YouTube people said they can hear you clearly. But
so
it could be a Clubhouse thing. Hey, things happen, guys. But we're so very grateful that you're here. And I didn't know, did you want to continue with Jordan? Jordan's still here?
Yeah, I could tell Jordan what I said.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, hi Jordan. Sorry about that. I'm totally going to return those headphones. So you definitely have to stay away from anything with eyeballs that has any sort of chemical that have been placed inside, any sort of vaccines, any steroids, anything. The only ones that you can have that have eyes are fish. And specifically, you have to be careful because even the fish, you don't want to eat the fish from the ocean. You want to make sure that it's organic, that it's something that you can work with that's pure, because your body was building up a resistance to the animals, because it's like called angry soul, where the animals began to start to affect the digestion because they were slaughtered, they suffered, they went through trauma and different horrible things. And when those who are activated and starting to ascend or awaken into the expansions of divinity eat something like that, it affects them intestinally. It affects them in their bodies, and their bodies don't know how to digest that, because even they can not listen to the same kind of music if it's not high vibration, or watch the same kind of shows if it's not high vibration, because of the ascension or the transformation and the activations in your body. Your body is telling you to take it easy, to start drinking tea instead of coffee, to start taking care of yourself, to get alkaline foods, to get alkaline waters, and to watch your blood type. Do blood type research on diets. Do not eat the cow. Do not eat the pigs. Make sure that you're on a trusted website. I'm telling you from my profession as a holistic botanist and spiritual practitioner, that you must take care of your body. Your body is going to help you in so many ways if you start to listen to it more. The moment that you swallow something and you know you're not supposed to, you could feel it. You get indigestion. You could feel it inside trying to digest. I want you to be conscious and cautious of that. If you have to drink a whole lot of liquid just to get it to go down, you didn't chew enough. Take care of yourself as if you were your own parents. And nourish yourself the best you can and the best you know how. More greens, more hearty greens, more kales, not tomatoes, like green greens. Kimut is a lovely one to work with also. And then also looking into the Ayurvedic ones to help you balance your mood, because you're going to have different, it's your body has to go through releasing that sort of. It's kind of like some get high from eating the cows and the pigs. So you have to retrain yourself to be calm through it. So maca, eleuthero root, ashwagandha, shatavari are very, very much calming and also can help you to not crave those things as much. But also ask your doctor if you're on medication.
Wow, that's a lot. It really feels all right, though.
But the reishi, so I was telling you also the reishi, the turkey tail, the lion's mane, the chaga, all four of those are really helpful. I want you to work on the turkey tail, get raw turkey tail, lots of raw turkey tail, and then the lion's mane. Both of those together in your teas. Learn how to make yourself tea. They have those little hot, you can just pour it into a little tea kettle and then you make yourself a tea. So you do that for yourself. You honor yourself in a way to help your body to rejuvenate. And those are called longevity teas.
Wow. A lot of information.
Yeah, Jordan, I was going to say, I am so glad you popped into this live because that was so much information that I know personally it resonated for me. And you've been working with me. I'm not eating the things I should have, that I was eating because of faith. So very grateful you dropped in because thank you. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm just trying to imagine my life without anything with eyeballs, and it's like, okay, I can do that. Just be cooking some more whole grains, and I can have some fish, because with the gout you're supposed to have certain sorts of things like shellfish or certainly any organ meats or but it's not like be all that hard, and I can still have chicken and I can still have some fish, and this feels right.
Yeah, try to bake your food, bake your nourishments. Make sure your vegetables are mostly al dente, are mostly raw, because you want them to push that through your intestines. You want the raw vegetables to help you. So even if you're eating, what you feel that you're supposed to, make sure that you're eating the organic raw vegetation, because that's going to really push it right through you.
Did you say to cook more or cook it less?
I think she said al dente. Is that what you?
Al dente is it's mostly raw.
Mostly raw. Mm-hmm.
I get it. More that sort of thing. I mean, it's also have chicken. Good for me, I'm pretty sure, and that feels right. And the bad stuff for so. I'm gonna, but you're absolutely right. I'm gonna have to, here at age 62, actually pay full attention for the first time to kind of everything.
Yes.
If I want to feel better.
Make sure you know where the chicken is from. Make sure you know where the eggs are from. Make sure you know where the fish are from. Just take care of you.
Well, we're starting with the eggs, which are from our chicken, so that's a start at least.
Yay!
That's so adorable.
Jordan, I know she can't see your picture, but awesome. I mean, you look amazing. I know what you just said your age, and age is a number. It doesn't mean anything, but you definitely, if that says anything, totally, yeah, good for you. Good for you.
I've been bouncing, about exercise and a mini trampoline. I've been bouncing for 20 years pretty much every day for the last 30. And you know what? If you go to a site like Radical Rebounding,
right,
and just look at the women who are on that site, they're all really buff.
Oh my God!
Like no question that hand weights and bands and other material while bouncing. And some people, I just put on my old rock and roll, and go for half an hour, 45 minutes with weights and body blades and running in place and bouncing on one foot. I'm also going to the gym now again, but basically it's rebounding is just really fun, really good for you, really easy, and I don't understand why there aren't 10 or 100 times as many people doing it as their primary mode of exercise. But word will get out because it's fun.
Yeah,
it really works, and it's easy, and it's aerobic, and it's your lymph system, and it's muscle, and it's all that stuff, all like easy. So
awesome.
That's my life when I'm not being a writer and an editor.
Well, I am going to check that out, guys. Rebounding, you heard it. That sounds amazing. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Jordan, for being here. That was awesome. Let me go back.
What the person who was giving me that information basically is who? I'm a
That
little
was
confused.
Faith Mystic, guys. And for those of you that just joined, because I see Ari just joined us. Thank you, Ari. I saw you. You're on YouTube. And
Hi.
and Ghost joined us. If you click on that link above, it says the Divine I Am Broadcast Network. You will see Faith Mystic is live now, and her beautiful self and all her sound healing instruments are there. And again, I highly recommend going back and catching the replay. She did a beautiful sacred sound healing, guys, in the beginning. So, yeah, let me just jump in real quick. I think I saw.
Hi, Faith.
Oh, that's
Hi.
Ari.
Hi,
Yeah.
Ari.
Let me I just want to go back in and check real quick on the feeds. I see Sarah on YouTube. She says, "I'm getting ready to travel and I'm uncertain where to settle. I'm open if there's any message."
I'm looking into the corners. Is it okay that I use directions of north, south, east, west, or something like that? Does she want to ask how she would like to have it answered? City, give me, because
Sarah, I don't know if you are listening to, if you could give her a little bit more like cities, north, south, east, west. I'll look in the feed. In the meanwhile, I just wanted to say,
a lot of answers to that whole thing.
yeah, not
I'm
seeing.
saying don't go to the south, northwest.
Mhm.
Saying northwest.
Okay.
Saying don't go to the south,
Okay.
northwest.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in the feeds, but if maybe she had to step away, or there could be a delay. But
East seems like drowning. Seems like waters, like 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 if somebody's swimming and like there's a wave and it's like so east is liquid, totally
oh,
flooded.
she did.
Northwest.
She did say anything would help. Looking at Midwest or Texas.
I see northwest. So
Okay.
where she's at right now, go
Mhm.
northwest. Don't go south.
Okay.
And I was seeing the east is flooded. So the east, I do see waters. I see waters rising over there where the east is over there. But I do see northwest as an option. It seems like it won't cost too much. No, I do see it does. It seems like a lot though when it's moving for anyone probably to have to go through that.
She said thank you.
It's northwest.
I don't know if you see that. She said thank you. Thank you for being here, Sarah. She's giving you big high fives and hugs.
Thank you.
And I just want to check in now because you let me know. I could be here forever, but it's your energy and you let me know.
Okay, I'm gonna sip again.
Mhm. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you. We appreciate you also. So.
Yeah, let me go back in. I'm so excited everybody's joined in, guys. We appreciate you being here. I want to go to the next person that I see in Clubhouse. I'm doing a pull to refresh. Let me check again. Angela, are you there on Clubhouse?
Yes, I'm here.
Yay, I'm so glad.
Yeah.
Hi. I wish she could. Are those your puppies? Your doggy?
No, I wish they were, but they're not.
It's exactly the kind of doggy I'd like. Oh my goodness.
Me too.
Beautiful. Well, Angela, this is Faith. Faith, this is Angela.
Hi. Hi, Angela. How are you?
I'm fine. I just would like to know if there's anything that Spirit would like for me to know.
Hey. When you asked that, I saw a man or a being who felt like a spouse, like the way that loved one feels about you is so loving, as if it was a spouse, as if he was a spouse before to you. His soul has been there trying to console you. So I do see that you're working. You have to heal through the. You don't have to, but it's suggested that you heal through the grieving.
I'm sorry. Suggested that I do what now?
You have to heal through the grieving. So inside to the back area by where the heart is, through the back area, the part where you've grieved for loss. I want you to acknowledge how close you are spiritually to your loved ones, even though, and I know that you acknowledge that even though you don't physically see them there, that they love you and that their presences do come to you and visit you. Are you aware of that?
No, I wasn't.
Aw. Well, you definitely do have loved ones who do come to you. And the man I do see specifically there, he looks like he's from the 1913 or 1901, because that mustache is like the mustaches when they used to twirl them and twist them up.
Mm-hmm.
And his outfit looks very much like the suits they used to wear. Those, I think they're called 3-piece or 4-piece suits. Maybe 6-piece suits, have the vest underneath, and then the jacket on top, and then the shirt. Even the bow tie looks different. It looks very like it looks different. And so I'm gonna see what he's appearing right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's also pointing out your heart. So when you asked, he appeared and he showed your heart has to heal from grievances and from grieving. So now I'm going to ask Divine Spirit what this message is and why that man is appearing.
Thank you.
Very welcome. Forgiveness. You're being told that you have to forgive, that your forgiveness is important. Every single thing that you've held on to that causes you heartache or causes you pain, you have to, your suggestion is to write it out and to write it on a paper and to allow yourself to heal through that experience, to really identify what you're ready to heal from and allow yourself to cry through it, allow yourself to wash yourself with healing and self-love. It's highly suggested that you do it outside so that it's not all inside. But if you are inside, maybe light a candle so that that energy can go into something, or just allow the heavens or allow the pain to dissipate completely and to fill that with light and with love of Creator Source to help to wash through, so you're not left with voids, that you're instantly filled and refilled, and it's not a continued experience of memories of past, that you can have peacefulness completely inside of your heart, completely through the experiences, acknowledging that you are no longer in those moments, that you have your present experiences, and allowing those things to dissolve allows the cords from the past to dissolve and to heal through. Do you have any questions?
No, I don't. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Angela, and thank you for showing up. I love that picture. I wish you could see. I'm eventually going to get that doggy. I love him so much. Okay.
I do too.
Thank you, honey. And I just wanted to say thank you. I just saw we had Tanya join us. Welcome. And I see Kelly. Kelly, you're up next. Thank you so much. I know you've been here since the beginning. I appreciate you guys. We appreciate you all being here and for your patience, and especially with you, Faith. Thank you for taking the extra time. I just love you. I love you. She said, "A word for my highest, a word for my highest good, please." I got that out. There we go.
A word. A word. Can I sing it? Okay.
Sure.
So I'm going to sing an activation.
Awesome. I can't wait.
So what I'm seeing on you is that your frontal lobe, that you're overthinking, and you have to work on centering and feeling. So the moment that you feel like you lean your head forward, or you feel your forehead wrinkle, and you feel any sort of thickness or heaviness in those areas, and you start to feel that on the inside, that you have to do something about what you're focusing on. And you have to comprehend, when you put your chin up, it centers and aligns and allows clarity. So it's realigning, recentering, will change the perception, perspective, and also help with heart healing. It'll do a lot of the release, which is necessary, because when I scanned you and I looked at you, I saw that you do have a bubble of light from within shining outwards, but I do see on the outside of it, looks like others' energies, like they were sticky on there. And working through cleansing it and healing through that, I acknowledge that it's important to not let them affect you, to allow to affect your bubble light, to not be able to consume their energy, but to deflect if it's not for your highest wellness, for healing and for beingness, for your truth and the path and the journey. Welcome.
She said, "Thank you. Thank you for being with us, Kelly.
Oh,
Thank you, honey."
thank you.
And I just wanted to say, I see Maria in Clubhouse. Maria, are you there?
Huh?
Hello, Maria in Clubhouse.
Maria?
Oh, she just went down to the bottom. But Ari, is it Ari?
Yes.
Oh,
Hi.
beautiful. Hi, beautiful. I think you two know
Hi.
each other. Ari, this is Faith. Faith, Ari.
Hi.
Well,
Thank you for coming.
I'm not spoken, so I was like on Facebook, and then I went to
Oh,
YouTube, so,
oh,
and I
so
just hopped on the
glad.
Clubhouse.
Oh, I'm
So
so glad you found us.
Thank you so much.
most definitely, I'm glad I could be of you in every platform.
Oh, hold on, there's something
Okay. Yep.
happening.
Yep.
It's the fox is going up, the kitty cat.
Oh my goodness, we have foxes all over our front yard too, and little pups, and they're playing on the front yard. I was wondering what that sound was. Okay, I'm sorry. Wow.
Pregnant kitty. Oh, okay. Hopefully it's okay. I feel like it's okay.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Permission to tap into my energy, and thank you so much.
Wow, thank you. So I'm going to do healing if that's okay. Is that
Sure.
okay? Thank you.
Yeah.
Let me turn the volume on this. I'm going to do this, okay? Yeah. Okay. So what has to happen is the acknowledgement of the grid. I see a crystal grid in your home. Acknowledgement. You place those there for a reason. You intentionally are laying in certain areas, sitting in certain areas for a reason. There's crystals underneath. You're very sensitive to the crystal energy, also because of being like a crystalline child, like a being who also has crystals inside. So and it shows inside the core. It shows that there's rose quartz energy within you, and that you've been able to be protected by certain crafts that others may have thrown at you or wanted to throw at you, but your protection came from that inner purity and at the core, and that is why you're still there. But your heart has to accept the light grid, the crystal grid, and the soul grid, and allow yourself to expand that into a safe cocoon so that you can then orchestrate the feelings, the emotions, the energies in the home, and be able to remove the other ones that don't feel as comfortable. I did do some. You'll feel some changes there. I did do light coding and some grid work to help to bring about positivity and transformations. So,
Wow, thank you. I am wearing a few crystals on me right now, and I have been working on the blockage of my heart, so this definitely resonated. Are there any potential like foods or anything that I might need to refrain from at this time, or I need to add
yeah.
into my diet to
Okay.
help?
Let me see. So right when you asked that, I saw aloe juice. Mixing aloe with any cream that you're going to drink. I'm seeing that the probiotics pushing through. It looks like the lower intestine was stretched. So that says that your intestines are sensitive to emotions, and you have to remember to push and to do gentle massage on the intestines. Make sure that you're using a grapeseed oil, and you're also working with. You could work with calendula, probably willow bark to help relieve a little bit of the pain, but you want to add the grape seed so it really is going to do deep tissue massage, and it's also going to take away some of the pain because you're going to have to push on that and work through the intestines because it was stretched. The um, the probiotics are going to clean the other areas that are not as easy for food to just kind of push through. So there's certain little pocket areas that have to be cleansed through. So working through the intestines, I want you to start following around your intestines and finding where it is, and then working through the areas until you push through the lumps or any bulges in your intestines. But do it very gently and very carefully with the oil, and you want to make sure that you're doing it along the intestine line, going downwards, not going side to side. But you want to make sure that it's going around and it's actually going all the way to the back. And you're going to go all the way up in the back because even by the bra strap area in the very back, it shows that you have to push on that. It's going to really open up your ribs and unlock some of that tension in there too. Something else that you're supposed to be working on is lemongrass, lemongrass, lemongrass. I see lemongrass being extremely beneficial for you psychologically, emotionally, as well as physically. The fish are okay again. I believe that a lot of the cow warnings have been around, like happening because of the level of toxicity that they put into them to make them get the stamp to be able to be sold as food. Um, but you are needing the vitamin E, vitamin D, but not from cow milk. You have to find an alternative source. I do see sunlight being beneficial in certain like small bursts because I do see that you do have somewhat of a sensitivity, um, and you have your eyes are. I see your eyes are sensitive in the experiences. I believe that what you're supposed to be doing is like a sunroom kind of experience. So like lay on a couch next to your window and suck up the sunlight. Allow your pineal to decalcify. Allow your heart to have like the rose quartz on it, and allow the light to shine on there from the soul and also from the luna. So take sun bathings and luna bathings and sea salt bathings, but not just any sea salt. You want to make a tea. So you're going to work with lavender, you're going to work with chamomile, and you're going to work with pine sap. And so you're going to do, you can use I think you can use the Mediterranean salts, and then the salts from over near Sweden, like those areas. And then you're going to put that into your bath. They have specialty salt places. And I believe it has to do with what you have to detox and cleanse from. You do not need to have anything over processed. I'm saying no caramel, nothing with butter in it. That's like cow butter. Being shown that you have to start working more on building iron. So replacing certain foods that have iron that you're not supposed to have, and replacing it with vegetables, plant-based options that are higher in iron. Like spinach is higher in iron and also helps the brain to function. Making sure that you're having plenty of like garbanzo beans, like the really hearty, big, like those big fat beans that take like 15 chews to swallow. Really hearty ones, not the kinds that come in the cans, the kinds that have to be cooked or gathered. I'm being shown that garden. Make sure there's a community garden that you are involved in. The fresher, the better. Getting your hands in the soil, getting your feet in the soil can help your heart heal, and your little one, and your child. Sorry, not little one, but your family.
Wow, thank you so much. I'm actually a pescatarian, so this like hit nail on the head. And I did do my blood type, and I'm pretty much supposed to be plant-based pescatarian, so thank you. I do have low iron, and I have been struggling to cut out more dairy, so
So the oat
this
milk.
definitely resonated. I have oat milk right now in the fridge.
Good. Yes, it's oat milk, as well as lots of high iron vegetables like kale is high in iron, spinach. There's also roots, lots of roots. Look at the different types of roots. I think eleuthero root even it tastes like it has iron in it. But I could send you a list in Messenger. I have high iron foods for those who are anemic. I have a whole cure list that I have to make for some of those who come to me for cures.
If you do not mind sharing, that would be lovely, because I definitely eat kale and spinach and oat. So, any ways that I can naturally increase my iron would definitely be helpful.
Beautiful. Have you
Go ahead.
dogs? What is it called? It's dogwood. Have you heard of dogwood?
No, I haven't.
I want you to get some dogwood, and I want you to work with the dogwood. And I'm going to write you in Messenger the list, and then I'll explain to you about why dogwood.
Okay.
And I believe it has to do with spiritual, physical, mental, and emotional.
Okay, I received that.
Ari,
Thank you so much, Ari, for taking a moment to find and to come on and say hello.
yes.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
I was just going to say, Ari, just like Jordan joining us, I'm so glad we're going to have to do a botany uh, show with just you and all the knowledge you have, because that just resonated. And I'm sure, I know I'm going to switch my milk out for my children. That really resonated as well. Thank you so much for all the knowledge you're sharing with this, Faith. It's just mind blowing right now. And thank you, Ari, for being with us for that. And Maria, I am so sorry. I really think it's a Clubhouse thing. It will not let me send an invite up to you. And I just want to tell her I did receive your invite to join you, but if I join you, then I'll get kicked out of the broadcast was the problem, honey. I'm so sorry about that. I don't know if you're able to pop on and through the YouTube link, but yeah, it won't let. I've been sending invites. It invite to speak or on stage, but I guess you're not receiving them. I'm sorry about that.
It's Mercury retrograde.
Yeah, right. It just seems like that's what's happening. It's so. But thank you. I appreciate you being here. And
of course.
Thank you so much. And
Thank you all.
Faith is absolutely right about the nutrition. So
Yes.
I just started adding maca root. When you were speaking to Jordan, I just started adding maca root to my teas. So I'll definitely continue that for sure. Thank you so much, Faith.
Yeah.
Aw, you too.
You're amazing, guys. She's amazing because she recommended lemongrass for myself for blood glucose, sugars, and cholesterol, which I have a problem with. So, yeah, amazing. I'm so grateful that we met, and just can't say enough about you. Yeah, just amazing.
Thank you. I love you too.
Love you, honey. Do you have time for? Could we do one more, and then I'm gonna have to go. I hate to cut the show short, guys. I know we've been going for 2 hours, and oh, it's so great. I am so grateful for your time. I'm just enjoying this so much. And seriously, we should do a show separate just on that. That just blows my mind. All the knowledge.
Oh, we should. I would love to do that.
Yeah. So up next, I have Tanya. Tanya says, I would love a message if time and energy permits.
Oh, thank you. That was very, very compassionate to say that.
Hmm?
So I kind of want to do the bells because I didn't do the bells yet for them. I guess I have some of them. Wow. So it's as if there's part of you is pulled to the idea of a material and a place where you walk and there's like a certain structure and a way that things function. Another part of you is like, whoo, like, hey, you, like, ah. And so you get bursts of this spirituality of attune awareness of a deep expansional experience, but then you also are pulling yourself to do things that you feel will make others, or you think and you know what others will feel comfortable about, but you're being told that you have to continue to allow yourself to shine through so that they can be affected, so that they can transform and be able to feel such a precious presence as when you're actually in that centered experience of feeling bliss and feeling in tune and feeling connected to the higher creator of creation's expansional love and unconditional love, feeling totally uplifted. And that's supposed to reverberate and echo. A way that you can feel protected in that experience is by acknowledging that you do not have to do things a certain way. You're being told that you have to align yourself and allow yourself to connect to them in that alignment, remaining centered and also able to work through the experiences intentionally, but also allowing yourself to expand spiritually, but also be able to show yourself in a way that they can comprehend you and that you can feel comfortable communicating with them and feel heard, but also feel connected to spirituality that you don't have to lessen. Does that make sense to you?
I'm going to check the feed. Yeah, Tanya's on YouTube. I'll check the feed, Tanya, if you wanted to give any confirmation. Just checking real quick. I just saw Julia join. Julia, I haven't seen you in a while, honey. Welcome. We were just getting ready to close, but please, if you could, guys, if anybody just joined in, she said, yes, it does, Faith.
Yay.
Awesome. Oh, I'm glad.
Thank you so much for asking about that, or that you're working through the experiences and trusting to work through them in a healing way.
Thank you, Tanya. So yes, please, guys, I hope you'll catch the replay. It'll be on Facebook, on YouTube, on Clubhouse, LinkedIn, Twitch, Twitter, our podcast. You can catch the replay under the Divine I Am Broadcast Network, and please check it out because Faith offered us a beautiful sacred sound healing. It was beautiful, guys. And Faith, oh, you're amazing. I'm gonna actually KJ said, you just, oh, this camera looks so horrible, but I'm gonna pop on because I wanna say goodbye. Oh, I don't wanna.
Beautiful.
I just wanted to say, oh my goodness, we appreciate you so much, and the time you spent with us, and I love you, and we have to discuss doing a show maybe on just the botany because that was just mind blowing. All of it was tonight. So thank you, Faith. Love you. Mm. And I love everyone here. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope if you want to connect with Faith, I have her information. It's at faith-mystic.com. And you can also reach her at heavenscures.org and agapecarewellness.org. Uh, yes, I definitely recommend because I've been working with her and she's amazing, as you guys witness. So thank you, everyone. They're all sending love. Thank you so much. And we're going to close. Don't forget, whatever platform you're on, please hit subscribe notification because we do have other energy practitioners that come on that offer free hour or so more of their time. And we're just here to serve. And we hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. God bless you all. Mwah. Much love. Bye, guys.